gubernatorial election is fast approaching, but where do the candidates stand on the issues that matter to you most? I'm Lindsay Grohm. Between now and the election, IPBS will take a closer look at Governor Mitch Daniels and Jill Long Thompson's plans for Hoosier healthcare, education, economy, and the environment. In this segment, the economy, how both candidates plan to improve it and bring more jobs to the state. In recent weeks, the struggling national economy has been center stage for most Americans, and it's no doubt going to be on Hoosiers' minds as well, as they vote the state's 50th governor into office.
How well is the next governor or the incumbent or the challenger going to inspire Hoosiers to achieve what they can achieve?
Phil Powell is a professor of economics at Indiana University's Kelley School of Business, and he says this year jobs, or the lack of them, could be an influential factor in the race.
In order to vote based on economic principles, you got to understand what drives business decisions. And ultimately, it's not about football teams, it's not about how pretty the place is, it's about how good is the labor there.
Incumbent Governor Mitch Daniels says since he's been in office, labor hasn't been the issue, citing more than 60,000 new good-paying jobs committed to come to Indiana by 2012.
Every ranking now of attractiveness to new jobs, whether it's business tax climate, cost of doing business, overall economic climate, we're number one in the Midwest.
But his challenger Jill Long Thompson refers to the most recent unemployment statistics as food for thought, with 6.4% of the state's workers jobless, the highest number since 1987.
So not only are we not doing well relative to the rest of the United States, we're not doing well relative to the Midwest, and we could do much better.
Long Thompson's One Indiana plan includes overhauling the state's tax structure and implementing a three-tiered system, offering tax incentives to keep businesses in the state and create more jobs.
Any county that you're in, you can qualify for the tax incentive, but the more economically challenged a county is, you could get a larger tax incentive for job creation.
Including here in Northwest Indiana, where job loss in manufacturing plants is widespread. And according to Daniels, that's Indiana's hardest hit job sector.
The fact that we are doing better than other states here doesn't mean that we don't have to continue working to make sure we have, in particular, a steady flow of well-trained, well-educated workers. Today's manufacturing jobs are much more technically demanding than the ones of yesterday.
Long Thompson says it's that new technology that will help boost the economy to create and retain Hoosier jobs.
Expand greatly the manufacture of wind generation towers and solar panels.
But Daniels says hitting the books is the better answer.
The box we haven't checked yet is our educational system, including the retraining of adults.
Powell agrees and says with only 25% of the workforce holding college degrees, the only way to keep businesses coming to and staying in the Hoosier state is to advance education.
Who's ever in the governor's office come next year at inauguration, that person is going to have very limited ability to change the fundamental direction of the state economy. The only place that we can really make a big difference is education and the attraction of new business.
Both of those challenges each candidate says they're willing to tackle if voted in November 4th. For Indiana Public Broadcasting in Indianapolis, I'm Lindsay Grohm.